know, just go with it, and I love participation, so just stop me as I'm going, okay? So how many of y'all have your Periscope app on your phone right now? Okay, get that fired up, because that's where we're going. How many of y'all use your Facebook Live? Okay, get that fired up, because that's where we're going. How many of y'all do Snapchat? Okay, get that fired up, because that's where we're going. Those are the major three right now. Of course, as we know, we recently lost Blair. That was a major hitter, and that was a major hit when we lost that. But that was a very good lesson to all of my live streamers, because they didn't give you any warning. They just said one day, look at our Medium post and find out why we're gone. And how many people were using that platform for their podcasts, for their YouTubes? And how many people lost that content if they hadn't been recording it? How many people lost that content if they hadn't been sharing it out? How many people lost that content if they hadn't been repurposing it? How many people lost that content if that was the only place they were and didn't have a website? So we have to remember, in all social media is an enhancement, but you always have to have a hub. So I'm going to ask this question in here. How many of us have our hub, which is our websites? It's a little light. Come on. I need that to happen today. Why do I need that to happen today? Because you all in here have great content. But if you're giving it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all of those things, and they decide to shut it down tomorrow, what do you do then? Mark Zuckerberg owns your Facebook. You don't. But I promise you I pay my fee every month for our WordPress. And if it goes down tomorrow, it's only because I did not pay the bill. It's not because Mark Zuckerberg shut it down. And that's real talk. You need to own your platforms. Then you also need to own your mailing list. And I want y'all to follow that link. We're going there. We're going to go a little live. Now, I want y'all to own that mailing list as well, because all those people that you cultivating on these social media platforms.
Can you say the link? We can't see that.
Oh, it's periscope.tv/DRAD Finch. Okay. But basically, we're going to live streaming. Yes. Can you tell I do this on a regular basis? All right, so with that being said, all those people you're cultivating on these social media platforms, y'all got thousands and thousands of people on these social media platforms, and your email list has 100 people on it. Houston, there's a problem. That means that you have not been converted. The money's in the list, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, they like your content. Obviously, they liking your pages. They liking your stuff. So why are they not on your hub, and why are they not on your mailing list? Because at the end of the day, when this comes down, and Mark Zuckerberg turns this off, when Twitter turns themselves off, when Periscope decides to turn themselves off, and all of your followers go in the wind, how they gonna find you? They shouldn't miss a beat. They should go right to your hub. But how many of them don't even know that you even have one? That's why you do live stream. This is my office. They find me on Periscope. They find me on Facebook Live. They find me on Snapchat. They find me on Anchor. They did find me on Blast for a real long time. But the point is, this is my office. So what? So I can take them to my hub, so they can keep continuing me, following me. Don't sell me here. You sell me on your hub. You entice me here to sell me on your hub. So that is the point of live streaming. So if you are a speaker, there should be so many videos of you speaking, giving me value and knowledge in return for my data and my time, because both of those are very important. Don't be going on my live streaming talking about Boo Boo and Nunu and them. I don't have time for that because I pay very high prices for my data plans. And if I'm on your screen and you're talking about Boo Boo and Nunu and them and you're not giving me any information, you think I'm coming back. Y'all see you shaking your head? No, I ain't coming back.
Right.
You want to come back either. Okay? So that is what this is. This is going to be your office. And I'm going to show y'all how to work your office. All right. So we're going over here to Periscope. Are y'all following me so far? Y'all bored yet?
No.
All right. Just checking. I got to do a check. You know. Welcome to my Periscope office. This is for people who like to see stuff on Real Live and in Charge. Okay, this is my Scope Mastermind group, by the way. People who are speakers, encouragers, motivators come to my Facebook group, and then we have a Pass the Cast. First off, if you are a live streamer, y'all need to be on Pass the Cast. Why is that? That gets your information out to the people. This one here was, how do I lift others up? In a world of negativity, we got to throw a little positivity and kind of knock a little bit of flair into the game. You know, so that is one of the reasons why we do that thing. But I'm getting ready to plug in. And you'll see over here on the side where my scope is getting ready to come up and we're going to watch. And you can also go to DRAD Finch if y'all want to comment. All right. Now, it should pop up here. I might have to refresh it. All right, greetings everyone. Dr. Ikena Finch here. All right, go ahead. We'll go with it. We'll go with it. That means y'all found me. Hello, Princess in Suburb. In Sub. Sorry. Yes, we always have to make sure that our handles are the same. So there you are. Okay. All right, so yeah, y'all see a real good.
Yes, we always have to make sure that our handles are the same. So there you are. Okay.
But that's not the best look. But you can see that this is.
All right, so yeah, y'all see a real good glimpse of my camera. We always have to make sure that our handles are the same. So there you are. Okay. Well, that's not the best look. But you can see that this is where we're supposed to be going here, right?
Okay, so I'll take that down for a little bit. So now we're going to talk about this. Y'all on here now. So right here, you see the different colors and you see the different people talking. And you can see the... Yeah, just put it on mute, y'all, if y'all want to hear. But the point is that I can flip my screen. And now everyone on here, so everybody wave. This is everybody at the Nashville Blogging and Social Media Conference, hosted by Shatana back there. I see us waving, yes. And we are learning about live streaming. And you can see the hearts. You want to get the hearts. You want to have the engagement. That's how they talk back to you. They can also type in comments. And of course, we all know about the trolls, right? We don't have to get into all of that, right? Okay. So that's just my example. Looks like fun. Hey, Camila. You have your followers. So let me get off here. All right. That was a demo. So I can show you what I'm talking about here. Get out of your email. All right, there we go. All right, so that's where we're supposed to be going. So now, if I put the hashtag in there, then of course the hashtag would have been up there and all that good stuff. So the point of live streaming is Periscope is linked to Twitter. Facebook is, of course, linked to Facebook, and then Snapchat is a standalone. But you can also use all of these videos to repurpose and get people engaged in what you're talking about. So did you know that you could put your Facebook Live videos in your blog and let them play? Did you know that you could put your Facebook Live videos, embed them in your post articles on LinkedIn, and they can watch your live videos right there in your post articles? Okay, you using that now?
Wow, yes.
Okay, very good, very good. So we have to start repurposing. Why would I want to do live streaming though? Somebody asked me that question today. Why do I want getting up and getting out of their bed and sitting up there saying that, ooh, I just want to talk to you today. That's not value. Okay, if that's the question, no, you don't want to do that because that's off brand. That is off topic. Why would I want to do live streaming? Because, first off, I would want to give my audience a little piece of me. Why should they come to my blog? What am I offering at my blog? What do I give them that they can't get anywhere else? That is why you want to be on live streaming. And then for my speakers back there, this is a quick, easy way to let the people know what they're going to get before they book you. You don't have to worry about a speaker reel because they can go to their Facebook and see you giving that value. So when they call you, you don't have to worry about negotiating or selling them. They've already fell in love with you. All they want to know is what's the fee and how long you gonna speak in my engagement. So that to Shantara's question about money, that's how you make money. You're giving them free snippets of your time and your value so that all they're coming with is the money. They're buying your products. They're buying the affiliate marketing links that you're putting on your blog. They're then buying your time when they ask you to come to speaking engagements. I got a speaking engagement over Twitter. You know, I have gotten conferences off of Twitter. I went to conferences for free just because they wanted to be on my Facebook page. I have gotten different free things in the mail. Like my sister said over here, she ain't paid for hair care products in 3 years. That's what live streaming does for you. My friend sold out a course in one day that was $497. She sold out of it in one day because what? She gave them value and she gave them information and she told them why they couldn't live without it. And they couldn't. And they all went and hit the play button. She set up the buy button. She put the website on the page. She walked them through the process, and they were pushing the button just like she was pushing. She just had a Brandon Banking Summit, right? 40 different speakers. I was a speaker. Dr. Fumi was a speaker. That summit gave her over 4,000 people to her mailing list. Just because she live streamed 2 or 3 times a day talking about it. It was free. It took 5-10 minutes of her time. But now she has 4,000 or 5,000 more people on her emailing list than she had before. And they all know where her hub is at. She gave them value and knowledge. They gave her data in this instance, right? So are y'all on live streaming? Are y'all giving out that value? Are you sitting up there putting out products and not letting nobody know that they're there?
That's a good one.
And I mean, I'm not being facetious. Some of y'all have some huge, great ideas. But if you're not telling the people how to work them and what to do with them, they're real huge ideas. If they're supposed to serve the people, take it to the people. Get on my office. Sometimes I go through Facebook Live and just scroll through the video, seeing what I'm going to learn. I've met so many connections just by scrolling. I didn't know about all the coaches that are out there. I didn't know about all the speakers out there. I didn't know about all of the products that are out there until I started scrolling. But they decided to get on my office and tell me about their products. They weren't worried about, is the wig right today? Is the clothes right today? Is my background right today? No, they went and told us about the people. And guess what? If the background's not right, that's what the flip of the screen is for, to put it on the computer and you talk to the while they're looking at the screen.
Right.
You got a problem, I got a solution.
Right.
I have scoped at 2 o'clock in the morning. Do you think I was scoping sitting there in my pajamas? No, man. Well, they were watching me rock my pajamas about what she does. She starts in the morning when she's cleansing her face, all the way down to getting in the Uber, going down to the speaking engagement, then how she felt when she was coming back. And all these people realize, oh my goodness, she's a dynamic speaker and she has a lot of information, she has a lot of content. And I'm falling in love with this person. So let me book her for that 6-figure speaking gig. That 5-figure speaking gig. But she wouldn't have got those speaking gigs if she hadn't just pushed the Snapchat button. It's a finesse to it, don't get me wrong. Snapchat's not for everybody. You don't have to get on it. Real talk. That's what Periscope's for. That's what Facebook's Live for. If you're a Facebook Live person, rock Facebook. You can put it on 3 different platforms. If you got a group and you're sitting up there, you're doing a secret group and you're doing a class, get on there and do the videos for them. You don't have to do those long posts that nobody's going to read. Do that 5-minute video and they will tap into it. And then you get more engagement. And then they're like, wow, she took that time to do this video for me. He took that time out his day to motivate me right here in the group. And guess what? They figured that's money well spent, and the testimonies start rolling. Then you got a business page. You're selling a book. You just did a book launch. Do your book launch right there on Facebook Live. Get people who were writing or reading it first to do the testimonies right there on it. And you can take them right there to your website. You can put them right there in your blog. You can do all of those different things. You launching a blog. Do your Facebook Live on your page. Do it on your personal page and your business page. Why? Because personal pages, we all know, get a little bit more attention because they want the business pages to pay to play. So we got to get a little finesse in that thing, and we got to put our stuff on our personal pages as well, boost it up, and then send them to the business page. Is this making sense to y'all? Is this resonating? I'm just up here talking? Okay. All right, so let's make it sense. So let's say yesterday we did a pass to cast. So what do? Then I go to the Facebook group because not everybody was able to be in the pass to cast. And then I do a Facebook Live to speak to the whole group and let them know how much I appreciate them. When the next audition for the next pass to cast is going to be. And then why y'all need to be in there. And then let's get some more engagement up. And they appreciate that because even though they weren't able to be part of the pass to cast, they still get a recap and they still get some engagement from the owner of the group. These things seem small. Why do I get out of my bed and do these stupid videos? Why? Because it shows that you took time out of your day to truly engage with the people who are loyal to you and your business. You didn't ask them why they paid for your product or service. You took the money and said thank you.
Right.
So why should they ask? Why should you ask? Why should you give them something back in return? A nice thank you, a public thank you. You know, have a person of the week out of your group. These people are engaging left and right with you. They're giving you ideas. They're following your stuff. Why not shout them out one day? Thank you so much. This has been my loyal follower. She does this, this, and this. Why don't y'all follow her? You think that they wouldn't appreciate those followers for their business? It's nothing wrong. Like my sister said earlier, it's nothing wrong with doing something nice. I like that, by the way. It's nothing wrong with doing something nice and sharing the wealth, because they'll remember that. And then when it's time for some collaborations to come around, your name is going to be the first thought in there because you did something selfless that you didn't have to do. They'll remember you when that speaking engagement comes up. They'll remember you. See what I'm saying? So let me give you some tips. So everybody says, why in the world do you don't have a case on your phone? I will tell you why. Most live streamers don't. I'm going to tell you why. You see this love lovely little thing here? This is a Lumi. Y'all know what a Lumi is?
Yeah.
So, let's say, oh, it's so dark in here. Bam! Now I can do all of my lighting, fix my lighting this way, take it from the back, take it from the side, change my lighting angles, and it's right in your case. When you're done with it, there, and then you can slide it in there and you have your case for your phone. It's called a Lumi. L-U-M-E-E.
Say spell that again.
L-U-M-E-E. It comes in many different colors. Of course, mine, I have to have the rails good. And of course, the blue. This is your best
I got
friend.
a question.
All right.
Let me be honest. It's an honest question. Is that something June can rock? 'Cause that looks like something to put your makeup on.
Okay. All right. That's why it comes in black.
Oh, y'all black ones?
Yes. Yes. No, sir. No. Okay. To answer your question, can you rock this? Absolutely not. I wouldn't expect you to rock
I
it.
can't tell the color.
I wouldn't. This is rose gold. No. I wouldn't expect you to rock this. But in a nice black or deep blue, something like that, I'd be with you. I'd get with you.
See, I'm about to think. I'm secure, my man.
Okay, yeah. They got pink too. Now, if you want a pink, nice hot pink, we got you. But yes, a man can rock it. Many men do. As a matter of fact, one of the biggest broadcasters, Terry White, he has a nice black one. He'll put it up on his screen while he's doing his live streaming. If his camera doesn't work, he needs a quick light, he rocks his black one. So yes, a man can rock this. Now this right here, this is going to be your best friend. This is an Archon map. And this is a single one particular. This is one of the 1999 ones. But they do have some where you can do a broadcast. If you are a person that has a big audience on Facebook Live and Periscope, you can then put your tablet over here, your phone over here. You can put one on Facebook Live, one on Periscope, push the go button, and you can talk to both audiences at the same time. That's called a TW Broadcaster. I have one of those, by the way. Then you have, are you an artist? Are you somebody that does crafts and different things and some you work with your hands? They have a Perry Artist one where you can hook it up, stand it up on the side, and then you can do all of your art with it standing at the different angles. So if you're a cook, if you paint, if you do whatever, they got something for you. But you have to use this. And if you're using this, this is a key. How many of y'all are on YouTube? Okay? Please video like this. Please do this. Let me tell you why. This will give you 2 fat black lines on both sides of your video. It'll look real skinny and real ugly. Then you do this. Then you have the exact diameter that will go right into your YouTube. Now, how many of y'all do a lot of videos from your phone? Okay? So then you're going to download what is called YouTube Capture. And you're going to put all the information in YouTube Capture, and it's going to take the video right off your phone to YouTube without you downloading it on one computer. Just a thought. Takes about 2 minutes to download, and you have a nice professional video, and you have even plugged the phone into the computer.
You said YouTube Capture?
YouTube Capture, yes. Another one of your best friends if you're a live streamer. Also Vimeo. If you are somebody who sells your content, you do not want to necessarily put it on YouTube. You want to put it on Vimeo. Why do you want to put it on Vimeo? Let me see if anybody knows. Vimeo's password protected. So they have to go buy the password to get your video. So if you are the person who sells, that is the best route to go.
Spell the name of the
Vimeo. So So if you have done a workshop and you have a whole lot of speakers and you want to display those speakers in the video, then you just go ahead and download those videos to Vimeo. You can download them directly from your phone as well. And then you put a password on there. They go in there to buy it. Then they get the link to the password, and then they can plug it into your site. And the cool thing about it is they have a button where you can't even find those videos on Vimeo. You can actually put it in there and have it just on this site. So they can't even get it off Vimeo. So it's more of a security thing. Yes, ma'am.
Does live streaming work if you don't have an audience? Because, I mean, I can understand Facebook Live if you have 1,000 Facebook friends, but if you only have like 100 Facebook friends, you're not streaming to anybody.
Mhm.
So, what's the point?
Very good question. There are people on Periscope right now that started with 5 friends, and now they have over 10,000 followers. It's about the content. It's about the sharing. Periscope is a community. You get one person to share it with their crew, and they will follow it. And it also goes to Twitter. So as long as that video is on your Twitter, and you can tag somebody important or special in it, and then they can come over there and they can share that video, and you instantly have an audience. It's kind of like a gentleman who made a product. Kim Kardashian liked that product. She shared it out, and he went from 0 to about 90 million followers that quick. So it's all about the share. So do you want to put it out there? Absolutely. Because it's all about sharing. Why hold it from the people? No, I mean, why hold it from the people?
Well, I'm just saying if you don't have anyone engaging with you on your Facebook page and you're doing Facebook streaming, then it's like you're talking to yourself. If you don't get like likes on your Facebook or anything that you're doing,
Okay.
then there's no real, you're kind of like screaming into the wind.
Okay. Very good. That's the part about the repurposing. That's part of the repurposing. So Facebook Live is very good for that. You can then embed that to a place where you have an audience. You can put it on your YouTube if you have an audience. You can put it on your Facebook personal page for the audience because that actually has a better logarithm than your business pages. You can also put it in other groups because that's what people are doing now. They're actually going on to groups because anybody in the group can now post. So go to a group that has a following and you talk about the things that you want to talk about. And then you go get you a follow.
You get paid for it too.
Right.
You do Facebook ads,
Yeah.
Facebook ads and pay for people to view it. $15 might take you from 100 to 7,000 people to view it if you pay Facebook ads, depending on how you target it.
And then of course that's good for your blogger people too because y'all can take that video, put it in a blog post, and then they can get the true feel of you. So the ones who you know don't really read, then they can watch the video and you can give them a synopsis, then they'll go up there and read it for them. So yes, it's a way to build the content. I understand what that feels like to be blown in the wind. When I first started in Facebook, Periscope, I only had probably about 1,000 followers on my Facebook personal page, but I had them, my Twitter was in the K's and all this, and my Periscope, my other stuff was in the K's. But once I went to Periscope, then everybody came finding me because I put that information out there. They liked what I was saying. I stopped hiding behind my numbers. I stopped hiding behind my social media and put myself out there. And then guess what? The audience comes to you. If you're putting out value and information, they're going to find you. They're going to share you, and then they're going to be loyal to you. I hope that answers your question.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a sweet spot for length? Like,
I like
5 minutes is too much.
a good 5 to 10 minutes is good, unless they're constantly going with you. Because some of my scopes could be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, but they were going with me. But a good space is probably 5 to 10 minutes of good information, 3 key points about what you're gonna do, and then you can follow. Any other questions? Are y'all ready for me to sit down? Okay, I got it. No. All right, but really, the recap is this. Make sure you have a nice strong mount. You don't want your stuff to be wiggling all over the place because that's part of your professional look. You want to make sure your lighting is right. If you don't have a set with the lighting, whatever, at least get you a Lumi case. That way that'll really help you out. And then, of course, get you a camera that has at least 6 to 8 megapixels. You know, the new ones have 12. You know, try to get as many megapixels as you want. If you have some that have some angles or you're doing some different angles, you can also go get a GoPro or you can get what is called an Olo clip so that it'll help your angles in your videos. Yes.
Is there a secret or a tip that you can give us about the title that we use, that we put on our live streaming things? Or
Okay, so with Periscope, remember that your title is only 140 characters because it's built on Twitter and it's going to go there. So, and you have to remember that it's also going to be the link. So it's just like a Twitter, 100 characters, 110 characters, because they're going to add the link to it as well. So you don't want it cut off. But be concise. You know, throw some emojis on there. People like emojis, and people like at least 1 or 2 hashtags in the titles for the Periscopes. Facebook Live, it can be, you know, normal size. Some people put a big old thing in there, but I think a good 100, 110 on the Facebook as well really helps out as well, because then if you have it linked to your Twitter, then it's going to do the same thing. Yes?
Do you have like a system you use, like 8 o'clock, a post here, and 12 o'clock, or maybe, or do you just kind of go when you're kind of feeling it?
Okay, there are 2 different types of streamers. There is a scheduled streamer and a right now streamer. I am a right now streamer. That means that I can't tell you at 12 o'clock I'm going to have a word for you. Okay, so I'm not going to get up there and tell you I'm going to be there at 12 o'clock and I'm sitting up there saying, woo. No, that's not me. But then some people are scripted and they come up with all of their little things and they do this, that, and the other. That is that schedule scoper. You know, if you are that person, then that's great. And then people know exactly what they make their little flyers. I'm going on in 5 minutes. You know, letting the people know, yeah, it gets deep. It gets deep. But I am a person that goes live, but then at the end of the day, I have audience to where they're going to find me anyway. So that if they don't find me on the live, they're going to find me on the replay. And they're going to still give me my hearts and whatever. So they're not going to miss anything. And now with the save button, then you can still get it anyway. So they don't miss out on anything.
And then when you have Periscope too, it tells you on your phone, if you'll get a notification that
Yes.
whoever you're following, they're live, and tell you to go to them. So you'll know when somebody is about to go live on Periscope.
Exactly.
It'll notify you.
Yes, and if you subscribe to the Facebook Lives, Facebook will do the same thing.
Do you have to still save on Periscope?
Okay, when you first log in, it's gonna say, do you wanna save all your scopes? Then just hit the save button and it's continuously saved. You know, you can't, some people still do that hashtag save stuff. No, just go to your settings and say save all Periscopes. And then what I do is I also save them on my phone. Why? Because I can then take it off my phone, put it in YouTube Capture, and I have another YouTube video right away. So that I can put in all of my blogs and my other pages. Okay. So I guess I'm at time. But thank you so much. I appreciate you listening to me. And if you have any other questions, you can find me at Dr. A.D. Finch or I'm on IkenaFinch.com.